what's a boneheaded way to do this? And that would be to create a universe, wait billions of years, create a man out of mud and a woman out of that man, tell them not to do something that you know they're going to do, and then threaten them with death. And then when they do it, don't kill them, just make their life difficult. Then go through a comedy of errors of having people fall or fail to love you or listen to you or obey you over and over, flood the world, start over again, confuse their languages in order to try to start over again, encourage war, gradually go from walking and talking with them to not interacting in any detectable way, and then magically impregnate a young girl so that you can take human form as a sort of God man that's fully God but fully man, which doesn't actually make sense, so that you can sacrifice yourself to yourself as a blood magic loophole for rules you're in charge of, so you can set aside your own anger, because that's the thing that we're being saved from, is God's wrath. It's just that it's declared to be justice, and then expect future generations to believe without sufficient evidence. I mean, God's interaction with the world vanishes in direct correlation to our ability to accurately investigate the world. So God's genius plan seems more nonsensical with each new dawn and each new discovery. The silence is deafening and the model doesn't make sense. Perhaps the goal might be to teach people that you have to go through and live life, the hard knocks lessons, that way of actually learning and understanding. But which is a better way of teaching? A classroom with an actual instructor there to guide, or one where the students just show up with a list of things they believe that the teacher wants us to investigate? It'd be like saying, I really want a ham sandwich with Gouda cheese on a sweet Hawaiian roll, so I'm going to start by dumping a bunch of people in a grocery store and letting them just experiment. And early on, I might steer them a little bit, but I'm going to get increasingly less involved to the point where no one can even demonstrate that I'm still around or want any sort of meal at all. It's a bad plan. Just make the sandwich you want. You're a god. You can do whatever you like. This variety of proposed plans feels more like the flawed thinking of men and less like the all-knowing product of a wise God.